Эй, о май джинс, белый парень режиссер, а они все актрисы, но риск, но история, я с бабками близко, мы делаем бумагу и читаем на английском.
Под Б. Играют контактом, все, полетели у нас. Турелька, все, влетает альфаер, соло в бэксайте, в итоге запушивают еще Алинка, отжимает Алинка, им пофиг на бэксайд. Альфа пытается нашить, но ни по кому не попадает, в итоге все, убегают Валинк, Рашид находит первый килл, аж. Просто остается холдить. Бостер находит килл по корону. Текчер убивает Бостера. Аш убивает одного. И почти что добил Альфаера. Альфаер в итоге красный. Текчер отходит назад. И это на самом деле... Это на самом деле проходка под С. Ой, Текчер оформляет дабл по Альфаеру и Коннику. Остается матч с Текчером. Каяк один в поле воин. Ну, сталкинг ты мне? Йоу, why? Так, Каяк уже поджал мидл, Фокси 9. Будет ли наказан? Бостер убивает Мачкина на шив. Фокси 9 сказал то, что Каяк куда-то тпшнулся. Летят шоковые, Альфа. Камеру сломали. Текчер просто выходит в сайт. Альфа готов ли он к этому? Ой, находит один килл по корону, но Текчер моментально разменивает. Хрон не рискует и не играет в соло, просто халдит ДД. Так, Текчер находит первый килл. Ой, Хрон. Полетел дрон. Почти что тайминг для Хрона. Так, полетит он Blind Default, летит. Эш дожит, но пикает, в итоге убивает Хрона. На пачку доигрывает у нас Фокси 9. А если смог на пачку Бостера? Но Хроников выигрывает, хорош.
Донатов. Нет. Здесь вас ждут самые низкие цены на Valorant поинты, подробная инструкция по пополнению, отзывчивая поддержка и быстрое выполнение заказов. Все это и множество других опций вы найдете на сайте донатов.нет. И также они часто проводят конкурсы в своем телеграм-канале. У них есть система левелов, которая даст тебе возможность лутать призы за каждый полученный уровень. И еще они добавили задания, которые можно выполнять и получить дополнительную скидку на любой товар. Переходи по моей ссылке в описании, и ты автоматически получишь купон на свою первую покупку. Не упусти свой шанс, пока он здесь. С донатов нет, донаты есть.
Так, ну уже быстро, просто в фасце у нас делают GEN.G. Есть тропа, которую уже ломают. Каяк убивает люрк на Манчкине. Полетел ультат Крашиса. Крашис попадает в Фокси 9. Крашис убивает двоих. Ой-ой-ой. Ну пока что здесь полная доминация от Хуарви и
Much hope here for Gen.G. Spotted there. Munchkin does manage to push forward, finding one. Snakebite not getting the connection here, and Crashies does.
Ой, строго Крашис.
And shot flies through. Playing.
Ой-ой. Остается Фокси 9. Ну да. Ой, а вот и Манчкин наказал Каяка за запуши наконец-то. И это будет просто выход на прямой. Ой-ой-ой, еще Фокси 9 убивает Альфаера. Бостер с оператором. Это не просто смело было. Это было как смело. Ну, Манчкин что-то нормально. Блять, прикиньте, мы насколько это проебались. Так, Текчер просто влетает в стройку, убивает первого. Просто Текчер неостановимо. Крашис говорит. Я тоже трипл дал, как Текчер. А Каяк-то уже... Каяк-то уже в спине. Ожидает ли спину? По-моему, Текчер холдит. Все, есть инфа по двоим. Блять, ну Хрон умер до ульты Каяка. Пиздец, Стив. Оба Каяк.
Tiny bits of damage dealt, 8 bullets remaining in the back. Gets the spot out. Texture just trying to play with time. Eats a ton of damage. And he will sprint away down into the cubby. Needing to have the defuse, but Texture will be there. And Mr. 4K
Нет, Texture гений.
shows up in round number 9.
Texture просто, блядь.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see out of these two teams.
Ууу.
Kayak's done it again!
Блядь, он опять просто двоих отъебал в ноль. Каяк, какой же ты жесткий, братан. Не играл, сейчас вроде выздоравливается. Вот, смотрите, опять
A
просто.
lot of money sitting behind Texture.
Ну, блядь, не, Каяк
Absolutely
просто
ridiculous.
сильно
Kayak
попал.
playing so far forward there. They're going to challenge this angle again.
Here comes Kayak. There to try to back him up, and they're just lining up. Picking targets, finding value. Karen
Так,
does
ну
manage to
Каяк
trade
чисто
once.
дал
The ISO
ушел.
not going to be a concern here in the round, but can save that for the final to half.
I'm out of here.
This fast lane sent, Texture at the ready. Slides forward, catches a spot there on it. Chronicle and eats a ton of damage. Dink right through the corner as they try to flush him out of this position. Chronicle not quite going to be able to fight back for any more than
Так,
that.
ну Хрона чисто зажали. Льва
Can't even get the
чисто
plant down
толпой
now.
загасили.
So much util being thrown their way. And there's a wide wrap from Crashies.
Seems like they want to try to fight their way out of this position, but now Gun Barrel has been spotted, and Foxy 9 tripping right into the crosshair.
Нет, Каяк строго. Тут сейчас хайлайтики будут
Try to make this
фармить.
timeout find some value, but Crashies on this reposition. Seems like it is loosely red, but no. Peeks in. Alpha Kayak now stacked up into the garage. The swing about to come through. Gun Barrel's going to be spotted into the dimensional grip. Goes Kayak. He's
Уф,
able to
ебать,
escape.
Каяк выжил.
Houdini himself has ended up costing Alfier's life as the Hunter's Furies now coming through, just trying to guide them here towards success. Tucks in the cubby over at Long Karen.
Так, Раш нашел килл по коронам. Там вообще все киты.
Try to get the jump here onto Munchkin. Should be able to do so. The headshot, instantaneous. Chronicle here in backside. They have no idea.
Spike down, C.
It's Foxy 9, the lockdown committed. The gate crash at the ready. A fake into the smoke. It reads it well that it's not for real. And now it's going to be pinged down.
They are
Не, Гараж норм катает. Вопросов у меня к нему никогда не было.
Sir, alone watching on this side.
Ой-ой-ой.
Munchkin, but it's going to be Munchkin.
Поверил в себя молодой. Его быстро же охладили его пыл.
they're going to try to make their way B.
То есть не все выстрелы считают, а попаданиями. Ой-ой-ой, Альфа. Вместе с Каяком просто дабл отлет в миду. Но пистолетки это не что-то на не фнатиковское. Вот. Ну и звони, детки, так. Ой. Хрона толпой гасит. Льва толпой гасит. Ну, только толпой на хроне и можете. Корон. Ну, Корон уже в упоре. А Бостер ожидает ли этого? Мне кажется, он не ожидает. Мне кажется, пизда Бостера. Не, пизда оказалась Каяк. Каяк на себя решил принять урон. Если я с дроба стреляю в голову по 7 хэдшотов за килл считает? Вот это не знаю, но там же у тебя каждое попадание считается. Вот. Ну, тяжелый англ был до зачека. Так, ревил плюс блайнд. Ой-ой-ой, дропается Манчкин, и это 8-7. Ой, Каяк. Каяк-то как выебал с одной. Так, ну Эшу сейчас вообще хреново. Паранойя, дабл урон ему, еще ревил, еще флешки. Ебать ему хуёво просто. Ему по-человечески хуёво. Как же они толпой гасят их просто. Хорош. Слушайте, вот это какая-то странная. Я думал, она шорт полностью зацепляет. Хрон. Ой-ой-ой. Не, Хронина как флекс играет нормально. Ой, я первого убил. Ой-ой, Манчкин жестко вышел. Ой, Корон нашел как-то Альфаера? А где он его нашел? ДД нашел. А, на лангу нашел.
You've seen Foxy and Karan.
Корон. Просто
30 seconds left.
полетел он блайнд, пошел ТП у нас, дефолт. Фокси Найн убивает КЕК. Хлопует своему тиммейту. Корон. Ой, Манчкин. Ну, Манчкин с фантома просто врывается и оформляет трипл килл. Давайте назовем это... Давай, ну ладно, Люлька. Ой-ой-ой, Корон. Хорошо, тайминг убивает. Фокси Найн тоже убивает Бостера. В итоге выходит Манчкин. Ну, Манчкин просто с фантомом ебет. Так, ну, погнали. Полетела шоковая. Ой-ой-ой. Так, ну оператора они спалили. Полетела ульта у Альфа. Ой, от КК Альфа. Хорошо фейканул по точке С. Каяк. Будет что-то делать с молодым на Эше. Полетела ульта. Эш пикает. Ой-ой-ой, Каяк. Жесткий первый килл дает и второй по Эшу. Манчкин. Ой-ой-ой, так еще распалили. Ну, кстати, а вот и сломали темп FNATIC GEN.G. Учиться на стрельбе, ты можешь до Immortal дойти на стрельбе. Так многие делают. Там по компу въебать, провода подергать, это база. Ой-ой-ой, текстчер просто на наглых движениях. Просто заходит Манчкин. Пытается, что не получается. Альфа утащил Корона. Каяк крашится. Альфа находит нереальный килл. Но Эш выходит из ульты. Или откуда он там выходит? Остается текстчер. Ой-ой, Бостер-то находит килл. Два красных. Ну это того, Эш в соло остается. Бостер использует су. А будет ли ультовать, интересно? Не, Бостер выебал его сейчас. Не выебал, Эш прочитал. Пиздец. Это сильно. Я думал, он не читает Бостера в упоре, а Бостер читал. Не знаю, бля, я там еще скажу, наверное, то, что... Бля, с биржи... Писал, я понял. Так и работает. Ну, так вот. Вот так вот и работает. Блин, кто-то выиграет эту карту. Блин, это что, опять тоже начервил, что кто-то эту карту выиграет? Извините, чат, не хотел. В этом Best of 3 кто-то победит. Ну вот, не знаю, у меня такая чуйка. Ой-ой-ой-ой, хорош, хорош.
Still enough time for another rotation, so GEN.G has to keep their feet planted.
Flashes over the top. Texture on the reposition.
30 seconds left.
Checks, sees that it's a
Ой-ой, Texture, как же он пикает.
Shield gonna be reset for Alpha. Karan holds here on the wide angle, spots it, breaks it, kills him off.
Spike down A.
Ну все, есть инфа, что другой шорт и один лонг.
With not much time to work with, 12 seconds remaining here on the clock.
10 seconds left.
Knows where one's at, should have heard Chronicle arriving here on the side. They need to push forward, they just cannot make it.
Ну, Корон даблкил. Кстати, Эшечка только залетела и сказала 13-11. Теперь хаешки тратишь позже, либо в критических ситуациях, либо на выходах, либо на постплите, и все. Полетел у нас выход, полетели хаешки, просто прямые, опа. Ну, на самом деле... Интересно, могут FNATIC на пистолетке, потому что это очень тяжелая ситуация, разыграть такую пистолетку. Ой-ой, как же Альфа летит, сияй, говорит. Каяк остается в соло, 1 в 3, но тяжелая ситуация. А что это за найс, я слышу? Не понимаю, я слышу, там кто-то орет, типа найс, или это кто-то в моменте там проорал? Ну что ты против такого выхода сделаешь? Все, это уже ГГ. Ну типа, можно сейвить. Против дедлокна по спланте вообще неприятно играться. Надо позиции много раз. Я даже догадываюсь, от кого ты видел это много раз. Ой-ой-ой. Когда Игорь говорит, что можно сейвить, это значит то, что можно выиграть. Ебать. У этого толпа еще начала кричать, Манчкин подумал другое. Ладно. Что? Так, стенка в КТ прилетела. Нас тут. Текчер. Прилетает ему молик, но он грамотно доджит. Все, Эш как доходит. Килл по элбу, трипл килл и все. ГГ. Ага, Манчкин вышел довольно-таки глубоко, и это дает ему информацию, что нужно идти играть просто подам. Вы не ожидаете, что Манчкин уже так в упоре, крашит соло в сайте, убивает Фокси Нойна. И Эша еще, может, успеет пушку забрать? Нет, не успевает. Манчкин убивает Бостера моликом. Ой-ой-ой, а вот Альфа может так просраться. Нельзя так спокойно на похуях пикать-то. Ставится пачка. У Альфы есть ульта. Если килл он будет найден, то можно и сразу, но это он... Хорош Манч. Какой ночь ниже? Краш живет в сайте. Как же Краш просто живет. Ну, Крашес это 52. Kayak able to slowly drift back and, well, it's a judge. At range, so not going to mean too much. Hate crash will get Kayak out the same. Kayak вовремя тэпэшнулся, Бостер открыл смог, но они понимают, что у них джадж не будет от него выходить. Хрома пытался зайти в арбу, но его чел дроном провел, и все. Анлак был. Охуеть, а как он выиграл эту дуэль? За яйца Каяка еще ульта-то использовалась. Ой, Фокси успел чисто вытащить Каяка до того, как он надел маску. Если и поймала, то ты так не отменяешь ее. TP. Karen finds himself right on top of Bosa, right above Kayak. But no clue what was happening. Gets a spot out there on a one, tries to play this as patiently as possible. Не, слышите, это ГГ. Maybe a virtue, but it's not always the right decision. Вы гугло взяли. I mean, I would say in general, FNATIC has a tough one. Game here. Тазик хорош. Kill found a 3v3. Ой-ой-ой, Манчкин еще Альфа въебал. Хрон разменял. Так, сияй, Хроня. Сияй! Тимоха. С 0 до 4 чисто. Взял и бахнул. Если я правильно посчитал никнейм. Ой, Крашес. Ой, потеря управления Альфаера просто. Кто что-то орнул, но я не понял, что. Но охуеть! Они думают, что стенка сейчас упадет, но она не падает. А. Так, ага, Ага. Так, ну там Бостера убили. Остается Каяк 1 в 2. Так, Каяк что-то делает, убивает одного. А дальше я не понял. И кто-то выиграл клатч.
I think GEN.G won.
What I can tell you anymore. So, sounds being made,
Ага,
but I don't know what's happening.
ага.
I'm not sure either.
Все,
I can
понял.
hear sound again.
Да,
Well,
опять,
yeah,
это же европейская игра, опять пауза. Так, смотрим дальше. Не то, что, типа, я не доверяю тем, кто писал, просто, типа, ну, может быть, троллят. Чё? О, да, я просто видел, игра не началась, и потом пишет, игра началась. А, они просто решили продолжить игру, потому что... А, так, от первого лица, короче. Нет, 10 минут здесь... А, здесь опять, типа, они опять их паузу добавили. Офигеть. Я просто не знаю, просто как будто ждать, но... Я не знаю, насколько это может растянуться. Я просто помню, в прошлый раз, блядь, 2 часа ждали. И я не знаю, есть смысл сейчас тоже ждать еще или... Какова вероятность, что они продолжат играть сегодня, если там, блядь, свет просто выключат? Просто не знаю, типа, есть смысл ждать, расход делаем. Но я тоже думаю, что расход, если что, поделимся завтра нашими эмоциями от окончания матча, если он будет сегодня. Я сейчас говорю, я сейчас офф, но они включат, поэтому давайте. Всем спасибо, то, что пришли.
Quiet. Clone pushing forward over towards that B site, does get cleared. Karan playing up close, no smoke there. Obfuscate ends up getting taken down. Kayak able to find the kill that breaks open the A site. Now in position as the spike gets planted. Prowler on the check. Texture going to be noted. Poison orb set up. Trying to make that exit from screens. Nigh impossible as Alpha catches Munchkin. Unawares here in mid. Texture looking for the entry. Finds one. Jiggle on the corner. Crashies. Gets the C's out. Looks to try to take them down. It's falling to the wayside as Foxy finds that kill, but Crashies does get rid of the enemy neon at the same time. So now a 2v2. Diffuse starting to be held. Grabwell coming through. Wide swing out from Poster. Alpha out from heaven. Finds it.
That was a really nice play there. Anticipating somebody could be up close. Oh my god, Texture.
It's a bit of sense. Off the back of that Prowler catches Crashies. Swing in. Texture finds another. Come alive. Now the barrier mesh going to be broken here on the B side. Karan sending out the paranoid to try to delay. Grabbed it as well, trying to find a catch, but Karan flying back pillar, finds one, tucks in the backside, looks for a little bit more, can't quite align it on the Kayak, goes to the wide swing, finds it! And Foxy 9.
Time to jump.
Prowler checking, Foxy.
30 seconds left.
Able to clear it. Clears out the boom bot as well. Push not yet coming through, 24 seconds remaining. Things are about to get a little bit dicey. So there's a stun out, but the displacement from Alpha is absolutely gorgeous with the blast pack. Finds the opener there. At the same time, find the lure. Quantical going to be taken down, but now Munchkin falling to the wayside. This B site opened up. Karan held at bay here at the alley. Plant able to be committed to. Paranoia goes across.
Planted.
Some stuck in position. Texture watching for the flank. And Ash with covering fire. Finds the kill there on the Alfier. Ashy staying put. Just playing off the exit of this Nebula. Creep forward from Karan. Do they read it? Smoke down, could be gone. Karan instantaneous with a headshot, able to find him there as the reload has to come through from Poster. He doesn't have the bullets, but he's still able to stay alive. Texture, however, taken down to 8. Classic in hand, and the right click gets it done. For the moment, it is just Texture taking a peek down in towards main.
They're going to be seeing, they just cleared the barrier mesh. Foxy, gun barrel spotted. Double.
Spotted for Kayak.
My ult's ready.
Finding the headshot.
30 seconds left.
Karan now alone on the site. Revealed, blinded up, showstopper, not gonna be able to find the kill. Won't matter too much, his poster is. Ash now dead, leaving Texture to his own devices, which don't last much longer.
Just waiting for contact, probably just gonna rip that Paranoia. Right as soon as anybody from FNATIC makes too much noise. Kayak does clear, so the deadlock util.
30 seconds left.
Blast back across the way, Paranoia finding the hit. Karan pushes forward off the back of that one, does manage to find one for the nade from beyond the grave, comes up with the kill.
Spike
Munchkin,
down,
however,
B.
pinching in, out of vent, finding one, looking for a little bit more, swaps the weapon, and Poster, crucially, keeps himself alive. Ash now nearly spammed down. Time starting to dwindle. As Texture gets noted. Tries to go for the overdrive. But
In towards B Heaven. Here we go, dimensional drift time.
Kayak gonna walk about, trying to see what he can spot. Info there into Heaven as Munchkin holds things down in mid. This time the fight goes his way. Poster Alvier both gonna be eliminated. Ash over the top here at Heaven. Struck on as Kayak breaks over the site. Brings it back into a 3v3.
30 seconds left.
Pit available.
Looking for the jump. Back at the grab, no. Not quite able to find it. The mini-map seemed like perhaps Chronicle was going to get caught. Net able to find two, the push forward, but Munchkin is strafing over the bite. It's Foxy9, 10 into the smoke, but Texture pre-fires the swing out of elbow. And suddenly is in with a chance to try to clutch this out. Crashies playing it backside. Texture trying to narrow it down. Spots him out. Wide swings, damage exchange here on both sides. 10 bullets, now 7 remaining in the mag. Here's the haunt. Down to 6, the leg. Noted. He's looking to try to flush him out. 1 bullet now, just a classic. Worked the last time, works this time as well.
Kidding me right now?
Texture on for the defuse. Trying to listen for it. Does he have it? He does! .51! It's another Red Bull clutch! Quite just yet. Minor gap in the smoke. Potentially trying to play around. As he goes to the peak, looks for the timing, finds it. It's a little bit whiffy and he cannot escape. Crashies is there to trade it back. Some revenge here for his fallen teammate, but Foxy9 refills the space and on the peak. He's out-time Chronicle. Here off the rip. Stuck in the drone. It's a little bit of information. Seems like he may just end up saving this for the retake as you get a double exploration here from Alvier and Kayak pushing in towards Alley.
There.
The ult across, Crashies safe behind the box. The site widely given up. Alpha spotted. He readjusts. And Kayak down. So low on HP, but still fighting, still persevering. Ash on the drop down. Finds the first. Goes in, looking to try to take this up to half. The reapproach out from Heaven. Does he just stick it? The shot's not connecting. Waits it out. Finds one. But Kayak plays it well. The defuse. It's just not going to be there. 0.1 seconds off. We carry on this map. Not done yet.
You have got to be kidding me. Here for FNATIC.
Ash pushing forward, smoke dissipating. And Poster destroyed. And Ash finds another. Damage dealt to Alpia, puts him down to 72 the spike. Drop there at Vent. Quick little exit.
Sonic sensor right around the corner here for Foxy to potentially play off of.
Trying to fish for it, but there's the stun. Down to 1. Flash going to be found. Texture on the jiggle peak. Sending out the relay bolt. Has them reeling backward. It's 14 seconds remaining. FNATIC have to make a go of it. They have to start rushing forward, but they're taking so much damage on entry. Kayak fighting back for 1. Spike now needs to be committed. Chronicle! He's outdone them all! Away. The call to save has been made.
He has a moment to strike where he could delay the plant enough where time would just win the round for them. What a great play by Ash. But Texture there never could get
One enemy remaining.
the spray under control.
My ult is ready.
Commits for it. The Nightfall now at the ready. Sends it, connects onto 1. Texture going to be missed. It's Kayak able to find Ash. Breaks open mid and Heaven. It's blind coming through. Alpier can't see a damn thing, but Kayak is still profiting, still finding value. And that's the cleanup coming through. About the clash right off the rip. Here comes the peak, and there's the kill.
Being really smart with their decisions. Khan solo health over here at A.
Push up now into
30
A Heaven.
seconds left.
Gate crash right there alongside Khan's position. Ash lingering here on the Raptor, now going to be dropping down and finding a straight headshot on the Chronicle. Armageddon at the ready, rolls on the red carpet here towards main, but there's no one there to receive it. And Alpha on the drop down, finds himself a third.
10
They
seconds
run the
left.
clock, but they're still able to get the plant in time. Is it the 2v4? Munchkin and Foxy9 to try to deter FNATIC from bringing this into OT, and Crashies is still on that lurk, still waiting down within the vent. The spot out on the kayak. Foxy trying to find the kill. Alpha dead. It's Foxy now
Ultimate ready.
in the 1v2. The net lobbed in. Sends out the ultimate.
Nothing there.
Frantically hoping for a catch, but it's not able to find one. The haunt guarantees it. Boaster swings off it. And we might have had to wait a damn long while. But this map is not over yet.
And again, trying to jiggle peek for texture. Alpha having none of it. And then the discipline at the end of the round again to give Foxy no chance for the clutch. A little bit of a Michael Jackson impersonation there from explode onto the site.
Pushing in towards kayak.
Time to jump.
Salvo's going to be sent. Paranoia. It's a minor little clip here. Sends out a flash as well as the clone. Finds the pick here on the texture. Takes his exit back over towards screens. FNATIC already full rotating. Getting themselves into position to try to go for the flood retake.
A little bit of util to work with.
Munchkin seemingly feeling a little bit more comfortable. There's not going to be a flank. Wants to go for another check though. Sees nade. Going to be sent full flash here onto Karen. Barreling down. And Foxy doesn't know what's hit him. Alpha here, what a re-entry.
Poison's off.
As Munchkin has everything to do and no way to do it. They're on their feet. The crowd has erupted. As FNATIC
They've got him downloaded now.
He certainly would be the two that you would elect. But texture, he's getting antsy. He's getting killed. All now down to Charon. And already so much. Way across this side of the map, and Alpha is there to bring it to an end. 14 to 12. It was worth the wait. In my opinion, I hope you all agree.
GEN.G maybe a little late to the party.
Thrown around the corner, Charon backpedaling, trying to say here behind, but Kayak plays off the back of that drone beautifully.
They try to flood through. Foxy checking for lurks. Didn't see anything, but that stack over on his side is fearsome.
Gone over the top.
What?
Not getting a spot on it. Munchkin able to find Poster. Kayak going to be taken down, and suddenly there's a player advantage for a brief little moment there from the side of GEN.G, but Alpha does well to go ahead. Trade it back into a 3v3. Diffuse being held to half, texture noting. Alpha tucking back. Shots flying. The pinch in from the flank. Looking for the headshot. Runs out of bullets, but Chronicle's there to bail. Slowly drifting across. Gets to the opposite side here of the wall. Alpha getting a pick there onto Charon at top mid.
Yeah, long range headshot.
Swing out. Texture is able to find one. Chronicle going to be taken down. It's just the Marshal available, but the drone over the top. Able to get the spot check here on a Munchkin, who sets up the snake bite, which is able to hold them at bay.
I'm out of here. Shortcut.
Relay bolt into the corner. Has a shock dart. Will land right at his feet. Fishes him out. Cannot keep him protected. Recon to the back. Quick clear. The push forward. In from Market. As Paranoia goes across, and Foxy 9 lingering within the smoke. Just blinded up. He's out. He's able to find one eventually. Will get taken down. Drop down though from Ash. Suddenly makes this a lot more costly. Textured Boba. Ash playing the corner. Finds the kill.
Last player
Brings it now into the 1v1. The clock
down, B.
running low once again as there's the tap, the swing in. Looking for it. A bit of damage going to be found, but cannot get the elimination.
Spike planted.
Just a slide available. No relay bolt. Kayak, no real idea of where Texture is going to be approaching from. Drops down. The turn back. The recheck, a back sight. Texture swinging wider and wider. Judges it wrong, but has the headshot.
30 seconds left.
Texture be clearing mid.
At the top of the cage, Munchkin playing forward just alongside the walls. A risky maneuver here. The push comes in, finds one, turns back. It's a good amount of damage, but cannot collect the kill, but Texture certainly can. Looks for a little bit more. Has the stun, the slide, the spot, the overdrive popped.
Remaining. 10 seconds left.
Tears them all to pieces. Crashies, late linger here onto the site. He's able to find one, but the time is already gone. The spike a world away. It's all about some damage if he can find it, which he shall.
Ash set up to try to punish.
As well as one here in the alley. Taran ready to try to play off of this one. His time again starting to dwindle. 10 seconds remaining. Taran gets himself his first kill. Hunter's Fury sent his way, but not finding him. Ash holding from behind, and the round is over. The two remaining players here from FNATIC is forced to get everyone stacked up here. Onto the A side, go for a quick hit, trying to overwhelm the players that are here to greet them. It's all sights in towards alley for the moment as Ash goes for the drone. Spot on the one. Paranoia now going to be sent flying. Chronicle, two massive shots. Very much has been the biggest loser of the series when it comes down to the first deaths. Change that, but Texture out a little bit too wide in Chronicle. Just find that headshot right there, clean through the box.
Yeah, they might scale off of this. You would expect that this is the weak side.
There's a neural theft. Paranoia going to be sent out from Karan. Holds him at bay here for the moment. Slide in. Right as the Paranoia hits. Ash now stuck in a bad spot. Shorty going to be drawn out, but won't really even get to fire it. Recon ends up getting cleared. The jiggle peek. Did he go wide enough to spot out the operator? Hard to say, but still able to avoid the shots all the same. As Munchkin seemingly is reading this so very well.
Unreal.
Knows the space that he's given up, but Boaster able to fight back in kind. Finds the hit Kayak there to try to counteract, but do they expect the Foxy 9 is similarly going to be playing out of B main? Seems like the answer is yes as they go for back site plant. There's the jiggle out. Be cautious though. Armageddon is available. As the arrival, Crashy's nearly having them lined up, is able to find the first Foxy 9. Dead. Paranoia sent, clear on the recon. Karan knowing that he needs to try to win this fight, and he is able to do so. They both avoided. Kayak answering back with one of his own. The Paranoia goes through. Ping reveal on the Boaster. The Kayak collecting the kills. Texture will fall. 2v2. Ash contained back within the smoke. Should be dead. Still, somehow is able to come away with that kill. And now it's down to Boaster.
Concentrates over.
To try to clutch this out. Look for the re-ping here. And Boaster just going to be playing the timing. Ash, this time not nearly as close as the previous. Then we're still in a good spot. Boaster going for a TP, backside. Is it red? Some eyes facing in towards that direction, but Boaster ends up giving up. And he's just sliding at him with an operator, excuse me! What is that? As he hits the follow-up! The repeat, does he got a third in him? Yes, he does! What? Forward off of this, Spam looking for some damage, none to be found.
Yeah, I wanted to maybe...
It's okay, well, there you go. Damage is certainly found now. Crash is finding one. A little bit of a split fire coming through from Foxy 9, but eventually on his shoulders.
Just a classic here, too.
And has to back away. Sheriff on the opposite side. Slides over. Jiggles out. Paranoia to buy some time. Holds up at bay for the moment, and Munchkin eventually is able to find his target. Chronicle taken down. Clowns for Gen.G. Really narrow their focus. Two angles of approach with Karan here around the corner. Crossfire attempt set up here from Munchkin, but eventually he's going to be hounded down out here. Finding the elimination. It all falls to Ash. Value with the Sheriff, but kills not quite there yet.
Yeah, I mean, Gen.G doing a little bit of damage, but hasn't converted to anything else yet. And Chronicle shuts down Munchkin's lurk.
That should basically seal the deal here. Swing on the corner. Kayak dead. All of Gen.G though, tagged up dangerously low. FNATIC will surrender a bit of space here for the moment as the plant comes in. Chronicle considering going for the aggro push. Foxy 9 just on the opposite side of the corner. Snake fight gonna be set. Can't recover in time. Foxy able to find another as Texture finds Boaster. And surely it can't be happening again. And it has! Both pistols dropped on Sunset, but both... Let me use you as my meat shields. You stand in front. I've got the firepower. And I will shoot through your corpses as they look for the kill on the Texture, and he falls down to 3 HP. Forces the Paranoia out, and somehow Munchkin's dead, so is Ash! And suddenly, FNATIC continue to look to turn the tides. Re-swing in, bit of damage taken. Karan able to put the hero rifle on the floor.
It's going to be a stack. Rifles retrieved here as well for FNATIC. Got a lot of firepower in this retake. Drone doesn't see anything.
It's a massive opportunity for FNATIC to get themselves right back into the driver's seat. The push coming through. Up and over the top is Foxy9. Finds the first, immediately backpedals. Net not going to go deep enough for the hit. Boaster should have been spotted out there. Slide in. Foxy9 drags across for the kill. Texture is instantaneous. And GEN.G is infallible. He gets put on that most difficult of paths, having to play again for tomorrow.
Gotta worry about the Hunter's Fury here.
It's gonna be opened up. Contains them here for now. Mr. eating a tiny little lick of damage there from his teammate. His Texture taken down. Chronicle coming away with the goods. Fantastic kill to be found.
Here.
Trying to counteract the momentum swing.
Poison orb.
Everyone on GEN.G, other than Munchkin, tagged up, but Ash still able to find one. Crashies falls down to 10. The bite off the drone coming through. Munchkin lays it at his feet. Finds the kill, and now gives the player the advantage. Barrier mesh going to be cleared out here. Bolster on the approach from Market. Foxy getting the spot, has the net, there's the bounce, the pull coming through. Kayak gonna have to try to spam it. Alpha's gonna be out into the open as he gets broken loose. Karen can quickly recover the kill. 2 players remaining. Boaster some spam. Thrown at the ready, the market door open. Will force a reposition here from Alpha here.
Revealing area.
Crashies sending out the recon. Number 1, that's gonna be Chronicle and Kayak playing off it beautifully. Kills found. Alpha pushing forward.
One enemy remaining.
Picking in the pieces. It's Foxy9. Finds himself all alone. Net gonna be sent. Spikes on the floor. 3 swings in towards Boba. Has him lined up but cannot collect the kills. FNATIC.
You could use this Hunter's Fury potentially to just scale into sight. Just holding that angle, but
Just gonna go on a dry peek and force Chronicle back. Relay bolt gonna be dodged. Alpha tucks into the cage. Be netted in position though.
On my wire.
And a bit at risk, but still able to fight back for 1. Does well to find the kill before getting traded out. Chronicle 3 swinging in for an angle, looking to try to find a pick, but right as he drops down, Foxy scales forward through the fast lane. Was able to find that headshot. Shock dart here towards Ash. A bit of damage going to be suffered, but the counter spam from Texture. It flushes out the enemy Sova. A 2v4. The player's economy in a decent position, so it seems like the call is going to be to try to make a play of this one, but Boaster is just being sprayed through the smoke as they hear him TP up. The grab net finds the catch. Kayak trying to get the hit. Finds the first, but it's just too many angles and only 2 HP. Even going for the save. Impossible.
another double stack here at top mid. Let's see what they want to do.
Smoke about to dissipate. Glimpse gonna be found, and yeah, Kayak instantaneously able to find the kill on Munchkin. The rest of the team now just sprint forward in towards Market. Gets the reveal off the trip, but cannot collect the kill. Off the air. Position going to be known. But FNATIC are very quickly getting themselves into a good spot, trying to go ahead and get a blood retake. As Crashy's able to find one, trading it back. This is Alpha. Kills Texture. Chronicle on the peak, finding Karen now. Quickly is going to get dropped. Sonic sensor lobbed in. The jump up over the top. Foxy9 finds the elimination. Tucks back.
No surprises.
As he has the Armageddon at the ready. Spots one. It's just going to be a shotgun stop. As he gets the headshot on Boaster. Crashies will glide to his demise. As GEN.G 1 year apart, lightning will strike twice.
Ай-ай, папен, сумасшедший, не палюсь, там где не надо, ты не встанешь рядом жить. Если ты хочешь поспорить, советую тормози. Не накидываю пуха, я читаю рэп всю жизнь.